Ethan. Ist jemand... wir machen nochmal hier so. Warte, eine ganze kleine Sekunde brauche ich noch. Dankeschön. So. Wir werden heute Lord Ethan spielen als allererstes, da ja die Whitehills zu Besuch gekommen sind, um sich Garrett zu schnappen, der aber schon gar nicht mehr da ist. Und ich würde sagen, wir spielen mit den lieben... Scheiße, jetzt habe ich wieder vergessen, wie er heißt. Lord Ethan, genau. Wir fangen einfach an. Let's go. Und das Spiel hat sich geschlossen. Ehrenspiel, was war das denn jetzt? Oh, nice. Und warum schließt sich das Spiel jetzt? Das hatte ich auch noch nie. Okay, man sieht's. Dün, dün. Dün. Na? Okay, man konnte aber was sehen. Und man kann jetzt auch noch was sehen. Interessant. Ich weiß nicht, was das war, Ladies and Gentlemen. Es war auf jeden Fall nicht gut. Wir hoffen einfach, dass es nicht nochmal passiert. Und dann hat sich die ganze Sache. Play. Es könnte auch daran liegen, dass der Sturm gerade so ein bisschen reinkackt. So. Jetzt ist es ganz geblieben. Weiter geht's.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
The business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash.
Oh,
Things are bad enough as it is.
What
should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Wir werden sehen. Hallo, Herr Whitehill. Du Fettsack.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Wir wollen ihn nicht verärgern.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
How dare you?
I
Dann
dare,
gehen wir ab.
and I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Oh, ich bin
Maybe
so
if you hadn't been
aufgeregt.
so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh nein. Der Wichser.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no
Ja,
reason.
wir werden
No
uns direkt
reason.
wehren.
You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
Yeah.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the
genau.
fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
Komm, wir
He
sagen
was
es einfach.
sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
Das ist mir
I'm not
scheißegal.
leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Oh, scheiße.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Ah,
I
plötzlich
mean
wieder
no disrespect to you, my lady.
ganz anderer Mensch.
Considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Und es ist
Ethan is
vorbei.
Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll
Okay.
send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Dann werden wir das sehen.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Gefahr fürs Erste abgewandt, würde ich mal sagen. Aber ich mag den Kerl nicht. Defiance or Diplomacy.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okay. Gut gemacht, Lord Ethan. Ich würde sagen, du hast ganze Arbeit geleistet.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she...
Oh, es geht jetzt weiter mit einer anderen Sache. Interessant. Okay, Entschuldigung.
has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's
Ja, mal
landing at once.
leise.
Betrothal to the king may
So.
be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Ah, wir spielen jetzt also als Mira. Als Fräulein Mira Lancaster. Und da ist der Brief. Also schauen wir hier nach.
Ethan made this for me.
Oh, süß.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Oh Mann.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Lauter Geschenke. Unfinished letter. Was steht denn da drauf?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Weiß sie schon, dass was passiert ist? Ich glaube schon. glaube schon, dass sie das weiß. Naja, gehen wir mal weiter. Das ist die Autor.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Ja, das wirst du bestimmt. Da bin ich mir ganz sicher. Ich hoffe, man hört den Sturm nicht so groß da draußen. Aber schau mal raus.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ich glaube, in Ironrath scheint gar keine Sonne mehr. Nach den jüngsten Ereignissen scheint in Ironrath, glaube ich, gar keine Sonne mehr. So, wo kann ich denn noch hin? Was kann ich noch sehen? Aha. Aha. Den Cold Razor kann ich sehen. Aha. Hallo, hier noch irgendwas? Was kann ich denn noch machen? Ah, hier, der Brief von der Mutter.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Dann werde ich das wohl tun müssen. Ja.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Er darf rein.
No,
Das ist doch
it's
nur ein Junge.
fine. Come in.
Außerdem sieht er so ein bisschen aus wie Lord Ethan. Da ist das dann für mich in Ordnung. Ach, der wascht. Und der Arme.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Nein, er soll sich darum nicht
I'm
kümmern.
fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Ein netter kleiner Junge ist das.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's
Ja.
widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Grassensprache,
I
was
saw Lady
brauchst du?
Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't
gar
hear
nicht
much,
gut.
but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Scheiße.
I
Das
thought you'd
ist
like to
gar
know.
nicht gut.
Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Gute Nacht, mein Freund. Danke für die Informationen. Das hat mir, glaube ich, viel weitergeholfen.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Warum hat er denn das Zimmer sauber gemacht? Das ist klasse. Aber gut, okay.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Das ist
Thank you, my
schön.
lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
Wir fangen
My
erstmal damit an.
family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Dann entschuldigen wir uns bei ihr, wir wollen uns nämlich nicht mit ihr verkacken.
I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
So, eine Audienz mit der Queen.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Bekannte Gesichter.
You can do this.
Bekannte Gesichter. So. Oh, dieser langsame Lauf. Kann man die anklicken? Nein. Dieser langsame Lauf.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Guten Tag, Ibims. Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
Genau, the Queen is pleased.
Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Yeah.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
Oh, warte.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Oh, es tut mir leid.
I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent?
Ich tue doch alles, um dich zu satisfieren. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Eine Sekunde, bitte. Muss mal schnell etwas klären. So, es tut mir leid, es geht sofort weiter, Ladies und Gentlemen. Es geht los. Weiter.
Is your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh,
yes,
auf jeden
Your
Fall.
Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Das tue ich auch, aber was
Old
bleibt, wenn es
allegiances are
übrig?
not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Auf jeden Fall.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Ja, sehr gut.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would...
would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your
Ich bin
Grace.
echt ein bisschen nervös,
Well said.
weil ich das Gespräch
I was
nicht
beginning to
verkacken.
worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Yes?
Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh mein Gott, was?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Ich sag's einfach.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Okay.
Are you willing to risk that?
Wenn uns helfen kann.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Wenn uns
you
helfen
are
kann.
A brave girl, aren't you?
Dann soll das doch tun.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Woo!
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Für meine Familie auf jeden Fall.
Anyone, if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Na gut, Gott sei Dank wenigstens etwas.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Auf jeden Fall.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Auf jeden Fall fragt nach der Hilfe.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Okay, dann Sarah.
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard?
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request. Especially now.
Das stimmt allerdings, ja.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Oh nein, ich hab nichts gesagt.
I am well aware of the risk. I can see how important this is to you. I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Das stimmt.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Okay. Und zurück. Kings Road, Walswood, Garrett. Garrett, wir sind wieder unterwegs mit dem lieben Garrett hier, meine Damen und Herren. Was zum Fick? Was ist das? Sind das?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately.
Ist das Ramsay Snow? Ich kenne halt leider Game of Thrones noch nicht so gut.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these forests?
Ist das Ramsay Snow?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
Scheiße.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Nein, hast du nicht. Hast du nicht.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh mein Gott, wenn ihr gelaufen wärt, hätte er uns erkannt. Alter, scheiße. Dann habe ich dich auch kennengelernt, lieber Ramsay. Dann sind die ja doch früher da, als Mira erwartet hat. Und das ist gar nicht gut. Die haben das viel später erwartet. So. Arme. Ist der schon tot? Ich gehe so mal davon aus. Oh mein Gott! Das ist sehr ungut. Und wir wechseln schon wieder. Wahrscheinlich zu Lord Ethan.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan.
Okay.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
Scheiße.
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Dann müsstest du sein, weil du mit Garrett so vertraut bist. Wobei ich in Zeiten des Krieges...
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Oh nein.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
I feared for my life.
Aber warum stiehlst du denn unsere Waffen?
I fled. We should all flee.
Nein, das sehe ich nicht ein.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Ja, letztes.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do
Oh
whatever
my
the
God.
fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Was kann ich denn machen?
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Oh,
Take
Scheiße.
his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Okay.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
And I am the Lord. I choose to show mercy. Mercy shows greater strength.
Strength shows strength, my lord.
Nein, das ist nicht wahr.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Ich hoffe es für dich. Ich hoffe es für dich. A Lord's judgment.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Okay, dann wollen wir doch mal... Mein Problem hier... Oh, jetzt kann ich wieder ein bisschen frei reden. Mein Problem hierbei, muss ich ganz ehrlich zugeben, ist, dass ich beiden vertraue. Vor allem, nachdem ich davon ausgehe, dass das alles doch nicht ganz so glimpflich ausgeht, da das ja nach einer ersten Episode dann komplett zu Ende wäre, dieses ganze Spiel, glaube ich einfach, dass es schlauer wäre, den Kriegsmarschall als Ding zu wählen. Der hat doch einfach weisere Entscheidungen. Du bist hier hinten. So. Sprechen wir erstmal mit dir.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Oh,
Thank
Gott.
you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Oh, ich will nicht so eine schwere Entscheidung treffen müssen. Will ich einfach nicht. Wo ist denn der? Hier. Hier ist er, ne?
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the
Das
man
stimmt, wir
you
brauchen,
need.
glaube ich, jetzt mehr
And might I
Krieger.
remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills.
Das stimmt.
I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
Das stimmt.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ich nehme ihn. Ich glaube, ich nehme wirklich ihn, auch wenn er so ein bisschen eingebildeter wirkt als der andere. Aber wir brauchen mehr Krieger. Das ist Sinn der Sache. Wir brauchen viel mehr Krieger.
You're all worthless and weak.
Okay. Dann wollen wir doch mal mit Master Orchengrin reden.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ich glaube, Lord Forrester wird noch, das Haus Forrester wird noch viel schwierige Entscheidungen für uns bereithalten, als diese, die wir bereits treffen mussten. Also, lass uns loslegen.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ich hasse diese Aufgabe jetzt schon.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Und wieso?
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your Sentinel. You should hear from him first.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Ja, das stimmt.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh Gott, das meinte ich mit den schwierigen Aufgaben. Wir werden es mit... Oder werden wir ich weiß es nicht, sollen wir kämpfen, dann verlieren wir aber vielleicht das ganze Haus. Wenn er keine Diplomatie versteht, ist Diplomatie auch an der falschen Stelle. Und wenn wir bargen und ihnen einfach dann unsere Sachen geben, dann werden sie uns doch erst recht mit Stiefel treten. Wir werden kämpfen.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, But our men are willing to take on this fight.
Wir wollen wissen, dass wir nicht untergehen.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to...
Oh mein Gott, das ist so spannend. Das ist wirklich so spannend. Ich bin sofort wieder da. So, das ist, glaube ich, eins der spannendsten Spiele, die ich gespielt habe.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Genau, Mama sagt das. Mama weiß.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
Okay, jetzt müssen wir ganz kurz diese Entscheidung durchgehen. Ich hoffe, wir haben genug Zeit, weil es gibt keine Zeitding. Aber jetzt überlegen wir das mal ganz rational. Zum einen wird uns gerade angeboten, dass wir quasi Lord zu Lord kämpfen. Ich bin nun mal nicht geskillt, das wurde, glaube ich, in der letzten oder vorletzten Folge sogar schon gesagt, dass Lord Ethan nicht sehr geskillt ist im Umgang mit Schwert. Das heißt, in der Great Hall zu kämpfen wird wahrscheinlich der Tod von Lord Ethan zur Folge führen. Und wenn ich jetzt Ramsay am Tor warten lasse und würde er vielleicht das ganze Dorf umbringen, aber würde aber auch dann tun, wenn ich ihn hintergehe. Wieso plötzlich so viele schwierige Entscheidungen getroffen werden müssen, weiß ich auch nicht. Aber wir zeigen Pride. Kein Hinterhalt.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Oh mein Gott.
We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
Ich weiß.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this.
Setz dich hin, verfickte Scheiße.
But you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
Setz dich hin.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down.
Setz dich hin. Ich werde dich umbringen lassen. Gut.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Das stimmt.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have faithfully served this family for many years. I sent my own nephew to the wall to protect you. Just remember that.
Oh nein.
Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Das stimmt.
He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But
I'm prepared to do what must be done. I don't need my brother to do it for me.
Ich wollte eigentlich
having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family.
What
this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Wer ist Malcolm? Wer ist Malcolm? Malcolm ist der Kleine, ne? Okay.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Das ist Malcolm. Ah.
Thank you,
Oh.
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do
Ich dachte, das wäre Asher gewesen schon.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Eine unwahrscheinlich starke Entscheidungsgewalt. Oh, warte, was? Nein, ich will es nicht stehlen. Oh Gott, ups. Was ist das? Oh, warte, wieso klaue ich die Sachen denn alle gerade? Ja, den nehmen wir auch mit, komm. Für meine Familie, es geht nix über House Forester.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever... My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Was ist los?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Das ist alles nicht so geil.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Ich rieche die nächste schwere Entscheidung. Aber die schwerste in dieser Episode wird, glaube ich, jetzt kommen.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan? Ah, fuck him if he's angry. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Dann ist es wohl soweit.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you. Wait here. For now.
So, mein lieber Ramsay.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Ich bin ganz so leise, weil es so spannend ist.
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Ich habe Angst, dass Duncan was macht, weil er gerade hier ist. Wir sind ja doch in die Great Hall gegangen mit ihm.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
Eigentlich schon, aber das darf ich
That
auch nicht
wouldn't
sagen.
reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that!
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
That's too
To
recht.
ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
We'll bar the gates!
Too late for that.
Was? Warte mal, was ist da mit den Leuten am Gate passiert?
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Oh, wieso eskaliert das gerade so?
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
Genau.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord.
What the fuck?
Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your lord. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Das kann nicht sein.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama! Stop! Don't let him take me!
Du Scheiße.
Will not take
Stop!
him!
Help me! Ryan, please! Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan?
My son.
Alter, ich bin gerade so geflasht, das kann doch nicht sein. Und das war Episode 1. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
You are offline. Das stimmt zwar nicht, aber wir sind offline. Wow, Ladies and Gentlemen, das war jetzt das Ende. Damit habe ich tatsächlich gar nicht gerechnet, weil es war einfach so ein Zack, weg ist er. Krass. Damit war's das mit der ersten Episode von Game of Thrones. Uns erwarten noch 5 weitere Episoden. Ich freue mich sehr drauf. Es hat super, super viel Spaß gemacht. Einfach nur, weil ich erstens Mittelalterspiele liebe, die ein bisschen die auf jeden Fall sehr storylastig sind. Zweitens, weil ich Telltale liebe. Und drittens, weil ich Game of Thrones auch sehr cool finde, auch wenn ich selber noch kaum was davon gesehen habe, aber das wird sich noch ändern. Dann bedanke ich mich hier schon mal fürs Zuschauen. Wir werden jetzt noch ein bisschen diesen schönen Abspann laufen lassen. Ihr habt hoffentlich genauso am Ende mitgefiebert wie ich. Es tut mir leid, dass ich so leise war, aber es wurde sehr spannend und es ist sehr unglimpflich ausgegangen für Lord Ethan, weil er einfach erstochen wurde. Und das ist, Alter, Halleluja, das war gerade ultra krass. Nur weil ich meine Schwester retten wollte. Und damit haben sie, die Boldens und die Whitehills, einen Krieg angefangen, den sie nicht gewinnen können, denn den werde ich definitiv nicht gegen mich entscheiden lassen. Ihr seid für den Arsch, meine Damen und Herren, denn ich werde euch nicht verzeihen. Auch wenn ich jetzt nicht mehr Lord Ethan bin, da Lord Ethan ja jetzt nicht mehr existiert, bin ich doch jemand anderes, der bestimmt schaffen wird, euch zu besiegen. Und jetzt fällt mir langsam nichts mehr ein zu sagen, aber wir sind auch schon am Ende. Und no, thank you. Und jetzt sieht man schon, dass Ethan weg ist. Asha. Hier, Garrett ist bei der Wall. Du bist immer noch in King's Landing. Und du bist noch woanders. Ich weiß leider nicht wo. Okay, Wahnsinn. Das war... Schauen wir mal kurz in den Kodex ran, ob es neue Kodex-Einträge gibt. Gregor Forrester, Eliza, Roderick Forrester, Asher Forrester, Amira Forrester, Ethan Forrester, Talia Forrester, Ryan Forrester, Garrett Tuttle, Duncan Tuttle, Sarah Ryland, Digor, Meister Ortengrin, Markham Brandfield, Iron Wrath. Leider gibt es noch mehr nicht mehr einen Kodex. Wer weiß, ob sich das noch ändert. Und ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns in Episode 2 wieder. I am the Sword of the Darkness. I am the Watcher on the Wall. Und damit beenden wir diesen Stream. Danke fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal.